What's going on, gamers and old school gamers? Yeah, you guys know I showed my seriously achievement. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this. There's so many games I have that I haven't even gotten to it. My Game Pass is not even activated. But what I want to do is I want to get this up and let's see some improvements here. I haven't checked anything out. I was looking at some Helldiver stuff before this. Then I got my Kirby game yesterday for 25 bucks for GameStop. Yeah, we're not playing that. Yeah, I'm not getting a digital like that. No. And then I got the expansion set right, so we got a really good deal because I'm like, I got my Switch 2. I got those points just sitting there. Why not use that and the other credit I have and got a big deal on that. So that's coming out. Helldivers 2, right? Then you got Metal Gear, Gears of War, Shinobi, and Hollow Knight. I'm like, bro, I haven't even caught up on some of my games on my Switch 2 yet. You know what I mean? Because I've been taking a mental break. 3 videos a day, it's a lot. But let's get into this though. We ready for this? Let's go. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Okay, y'all. So on the 360, it was 720p, 30 frames per second. We remember those days? And then you had the Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which is 1080p 30. And now we have this one, native 4K 60 frames per second on the Series, PS5, and PC. We're basically seeing the improvements here. It's not basically a console war in this video or anything at all, but just seeing how the natural improvements are working for everyone since we're all playing. So if we do get something like that, I guess we could look. But I think when it comes to this, if the Series S can max it out, there's not going to be any differences here. This is not about differences. This is about the differences between the older versions. You see what I'm saying? Because it runs good on all of them. Even the Switch is going to get it, if you get what I mean. It'll be fine. Yeah, big time improvements though. Yeah, that's way better. Definitely better for sure. Okay, so that's the type of improvements we're getting. Yeah, I like that. I mean, you clearly can see that just from the Xbox One. That look at that difference. That is definitely a next gen jump. I'm liking that. I definitely have to get on this one day. Man, I gotta beat all those other games first though, but I am kind of tempted, but I don't. Okay. Yeah, clearly an improvement. That's how good global illumination is. So the interesting thing also in global illumination back here, we're seeing the shimmering and artifacts here, right? Just pay attention right here, and it's cleaned up on the newer version. You see what I mean? That's all gone. Which is pretty nice, I have to say. Just again, if it's a little bit too loud for you guys. Uh, oh yeah. It's getting more light and shadow. Mm-hmm. See, this is the type of improvements I like to see when I think about like a pro or like, an upgrade. You shouldn't have to look too hard. This is clearly noticeable here. God rays. That's what I mean. Adding in the sun is demanding, and then they're going to take it to another level. Yep, we'll start be seeing more stuff like that down the line with ray tracing, path tracing, global illumination. See, it's more light to make it more demanding into these games. Other than that, everything's going to look good in the future and be 4K 60 and stuff like that. Okay, frame rate. And that's the thing here, is that we're getting that 60 frames per second. That's pretty nice. I wouldn't have put all these other games I would definitely be jumping in today, but I have so much to beat and play. Good Lord, man. It's stacking up too. I haven't even got to get on Helldivers. Ah, if I was going to be joining people on that, I know there's a lot of people excited about that because you're going to choose that just like me because you've already played this. So I'm looking at stuff I haven't played to beat. Well, eventually I do got to get on this just to give it a try. And next time my Game Pass is activated, we're definitely giving this a try. Forgot about Lost on the Side too. Oh God, man. Yeah, this is a lot. Yeah, it's getting us, guys. Oh, in a good way though. Slap me with all the good stuff. Yeah, this part kind of has diminishing returns, but we do see the level of detail for sure more clear here and in the background. It's nice. We're back to global illumination again. Okay. Better lighting and shadow. Absolutely. So that helps people understand global illumination. So now do you put that in there, you see that it's right there to right there. Big difference. I think that's something we're going to see big time coming with the next gen Xbox because there's definitely some issues going on with that. Recently, we saw in a test where they had to turn off global illumination for higher resolution. Okay. Right. Yeah, the effects are more heavy on the left. I can't really say necessarily that's better, but I would say it's more adjusted, I guess. I mean, obviously it looks more clear, but yeah, that's an adjustment in development. That's not really staying true to what it was before, unless maybe that was the only way of doing it back then. Thought I would have to ask Cliffy B. He'd be the one that would do it now, or some developer. That's nice. We see the ray tracing reflections right there, clearly giving you that reflection. I like that. Contact shadows. Okay. Down there by that car, if you see that. And then other shadows off of those surfaces. Yeah, major difference. So it's not just a little small upgrade. I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Good. That's the inclusion right there. Where you put that in an environment like that, and it looks more highlighted. Lighting. Okay. Remember those days. Oh, that's a big improvement. Let's see what we do here. Okay. Maxing it out. Okay. So, I mean, we're seeing this, right? Is everybody happy with what they see? I thought, it wasn't going to be that much of an upgrade, but honestly, with some of the stuff, I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing. And they're getting a lot of global illumination additions here. We see that, right? Fire got added in right there. Now watch this global illumination right here. Oh, it's just nice. It makes everything look like it has the right lighting it should have. So let me know what you guys think about this. Basically, as I said, I don't really see the point of doing PS5 versus Series. I think that's what he's saying because they're pretty much all maxed out in the same. But I don't know, is that the case? Or maybe we might get that later on. I have no idea. Let's see. Gears of War Reloaded launches today on Xbox, PS5, and PC. In this video, we review the visual differences between the original 360 Ultimate on Xbox One and the newer versions. Okay. The most notable differences are lighting, reflections, shadows, and global illumination, which we knew, the level of detail and texture. Going from Unreal Engine 3. Oh no, I still use Unreal Engine 3. Okay. No wonder. Yeah, so it really isn't about comparing them because it's pretty much maxed out. But that's fine. Let me know what you guys think, all right? Peace out. Ponies, sit down.